Welcome to 3 at 3. 3 at 3, we try to discuss that unusual option activity. This is characterized by large blocks that trade on the offer of calls, which are bullish, or puts, which are bearish. We don't care about what's sold on the bid. Let the other people who try to imitate us just quote volume, because volume alone means nothing. If you want the percentage winners that we have, you've got to follow just options that trade on the offer. And if you don't have direct connectivity into the basement of the data centers around the US, you can never tell if it traded on the bid or the offer. You can only guess. But guess what? We have that access in those data centers. And that's how we can confidently tell you these were purchased on the offer. So let's get started with unusual activity, 3 at 3 for the 24th of August. Had to stifle a sneeze there. Foot Locker. This is one just 2 days old, but I wanted to show it nonetheless. The September 20 puts were bought for, as you see there, 35 cents. They closed at 45 cents and they went to $5. So if you want a 10x trade like that, go to marketrebellion.com/bang, and you'll get just that. 2 for the price of 1. We do that because we love celebrating these huge winners, and we want more of you to celebrate right along with us. All right, let's talk about Wolf as well, because as you see there, they were buying back in July the Wolf September 10 puts. Stock was about $9 at the time. It never went over about $9.30, I think, over the next couple of days. Since then, it's been bleeding off, going whoosh like that. Well, as it whooshed lower on those earnings and so forth, you see it traded down to $5, down some 23% today. And our 10 puts went from $1.60 to $5. It's not a 10x, but it is a very nice trade. You basically took 200% off the table, not a mere 100%, because the options didn't go from 150 to 3. That'd be a 100% profit, but 200% because they went from 150 to 5. So you had 200%, which would be to $4.50, of course, and then a little bit more. So bang, another great winner, and we celebrate those. And again, encourage you to check out marketrebellion.com/bang to get a BOGO. That's marketrebellion.com/bang. You could be trading in there just like us, just like that guy and that guy, because that's what Pete and I use for 90% of our trades, is that unusual option activity. All right, fresh meat today. Kinross Gold. If indeed, after Jay Powell speaks and the markets zoom as far as interest rates, which means down in terms of bonds, well, if we see a reversal, which we normally do after the Fed chairman speaks, then these gold plays may jump back to the forefront. At least that appears to be what somebody that bought 10,000 of the October 550 calls thought. Well, now the stock's $4.90. We've got resistance up at 525. So I'm not buying the 550s. I'm buying the 5s. And if we see a jump higher, I will sell upside calls against it. This one, SPY, looks like somebody wants a lot of put protection, doesn't it? Out there in October. So that would be the 3rd week in October, expiring at the 421 strike, with the stock at 442, the ETF for Spider, SPY. 45,000 is 4.5 million share equivalent. If you want to just dismiss this, go ahead. I don't. I want to follow. But again, I'm going to spend about $3 on a put spread, but I'm not going to buy a $20 out of the money put spread. I'm going to buy something closer to the money, maybe 435 or 440, and sell downside puts against it, thereby establishing a spread between these two levels, the put that I own up here, the put that I sell down here, taking my cost down and yet being able to participate in a downside move, which could come. This is one of those years where it could come in October. So I want to be ready for it. It appears somebody that bought 4.5 million share equivalent wants to be ready for it too. Third and final of today's 3 at 3 is this, Rivian, and they're buying puts in Rivian. September, so that's the third week in September, September 15th. 16,000 is 1.6 million share equivalent. That's a big trade in Rivian. So I want to be on the EV truck makers downside. But again, do I want to buy the 18s? Probably not. You can, of course, and they paid 48 cents for those. I'd rather spend about 48 cents for buying the 19 puts and selling the 18 puts, having a $1 put spread that I paid a little amount of money, but I can make money to the downside, or buying the 1950s or whatever it might be. Take a look. I'm just targeting for you that they are bearish, and they're bearish in the month of September for RIVN. Well, that's it for us today, folks. Remember, if you want those BOGOs, go to marketrebellion.com/bang, and you get a BOGO if you want to sign up. And if you'd like to sign up and learn more about trading stocks, options, or futures, go to marketrebellion.com/get started. That's marketrebellion.com/get started, and start making some money like us. Thank you. Have a great day.